Hello, 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 and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I wanted to do kind of like a New Year's resolution type of video, with a lot of like hand motions, because recently I have been really into those for my own ASMR triggers. So let's go ahead and get into it. So I hope that everybody has had just a very relaxing and good holiday and New Year. I know that it can be very stressful depending on your family situation. And so hopefully if you did have any stress, you were still able to relax and enjoy some of the holiday season. I know I had a little bit of stress, but also a lot of relaxation. So today I would like you to, or I would invite you to just sit back and relax, and just enjoy as we kind of go through some New Year's resolutions. Okay, so I have my Florida notebook here. This will focus. Okay, so I have 3 pens, or well, actually I have a black felt tip pen. I have this like little ombre pointed pen, and then this is the only pencil that I have, is like the one that like twists. I was trying to find like an old school, what do they even call those pencils? Like a number 2 pencil? Oh yeah, a number 2 pencil. You can tell that I don't use pencils anymore, but I don't have any, I don't think. So we're gonna go with this, and we're gonna see which one sounds the best. So first of all, I'm going to write okay. Okay. Okay, so let's write New Year's resolutions in all 3 before we get started. Okay, so the ombre. Whoops. That sounds good. Now we'll do the felt, which I think this will probably sound the best. Okay. They sound pretty similar, I think. And then the pencil. I don't know why I wrote that 3 times. Okay, so the pencil's out. I don't care for that sound. Maybe if I had a real number 2 pencil. Okay, so let's think about, what do you want your New Year's resolutions to be? So I'm going to make a couple of suggestions, and you can tell me whether or not you want to add them to your list. Okay. So first, to begin with, let's do, okay, so journaling. Do you want to journal at all? And how frequently would you like to journal? Would you like to daily, weekly, bi-weekly, monthly? I think that weekly is probably a very feasible goal. Okay. So we have journal weekly as number 1. Next, drink more water. Do you want to drink more water? And how much more water do you want to drink? So we could do like drink 8 cups a day. They say to drink half of your body weight. So for example, if you weighed 150 pounds, you would drink 75 ounces of water a day, which is 75 divided by 8. So that's like 10 cups of water a day. Drink 10 cups of water a day. Okay. So I just saw that there's like I didn't actually look at it, I just saw the headline, that there's an older study, or maybe just a study that's been going on for a while, that says that drinking more water and staying hydrated is actually linked to aging slower. I didn't actually read the study, so don't quote me on that if you are a scientist, but I just saw that, so I thought I would, bring it in. Okay. What about reading? Do you want to read more and maybe like watch less Netflix? Okay, so then let's put that into like an actionable goal. So we could say read 1 book every month. Read one book a month, because if you think about the Kindle books, I think they last for 21 days. So we'll say read one book a month. And then, what kind of books do you like to read? So, what I do is I actually use, shoot, it's called, oh, okay. So I don't know if this works for everybody, so this might be bad advice, but I never pay for my ebooks. I have my library card linked to the Cloud Library app. It's Cloud Library app. It looks like, oops. Okay. Oops. Okay. It looks like that. Cloud Library. Cloud Library, and then it's my, this is not an ad, but I have it just linked to my library system, and then I have access to like a bunch of books. Sometimes you have to put holds on them, kind of like how you would have to do at a regular library, but I don't have to pay for my books. And the problem is with that, though, that they only last for like 21 days, so it forces you to read your books quickly. But this is actually like one of my New Year's resolutions, or I guess I should just say goals, because like I honestly don't really believe in New Year's resolutions, but I do believe in goals, right? Like I believe in just like setting goals constantly to better your lifestyle. And so I realized that I was kind of watching a lot of like Netflix, so I'm trying to get back into reading, because I do love reading. It's just that like watching shows generally takes the place of reading as like my mindless wind down activity. So I have to replace it with reading. Okay, so what's next? Let's do, okay, what about working out? Do you want to work out more? Should we say, let's go for 5 walks a week, or should we say, let's go for a walk every day? Go for a 10-minute walk every day. I feel like that's so easy. And work out 4 days a week. Is that doable? Because then you can do 3 weekdays and then 1 weekend, or you can do 4 weekdays. But I feel like that's doable. That's like every other day, basically. Okay, so a lot of these are like focused on, okay, well now we have, so right now we have Journal Weekly. So that's kind of focused on like reflection and mental health. Drink 10 cups of water each day. So that is focused on physical health. Read 1 book each month. So that's kind of focused on like hobbies and entertainment. Go for a 10-minute walk every day and work out 4 times a week. That's a little bit of mental health and physical health, I think. Okay, maybe let's do, how many resolutions should we have? Like 7? I feel like 7 is a good number. So we need 3 more. Okay, what about volunteering? Do you want to volunteer more often? Okay, so how often do you currently volunteer? Okay, not at all? That's totally fine. You know what? I rarely volunteer too, but I would like to volunteer more. So I think the first step is to find a cause that you're passionate about, and then an organization that supports it. Because why wouldn't you want to then volunteer your time helping that organization, right? So let's say, so find a, identify a cause that you're passionate about. Identify a good cause. And volunteer. Let's just say like 2 hours every month. The thing is, we want to create goals that are, or resolutions that are, like very doable. And we want to give ourselves clear action steps to get there. So we don't just want to say, volunteer more often. That's so vague. Like everybody can say, oh yeah, I want to volunteer more often. But we're saying, I'm going to identify a good cause and volunteer for 2 hours every month. It's an action item. It's feasible. Boom. Okay. So, I think for social media, a good New Year's resolution would be to set a boundary. So maybe set a time limit of 10 minutes a day on Instagram. So you can set a time limit on your, at least on your iPhone. I don't know about other phones. So we'll do 10 minutes a day on Instagram and 10 minutes a day on TikTok. So then you're spending only 20 minutes a day on social media. I think that is a good habit. I find myself personally aimlessly scrolling on Instagram for no reason. It's just purely a habit of my fingers to click it on the phone and just aimlessly scroll. And it's not really helpful at all. In fact, I think it's far more healthy to not have the app at all. But I can't do that. That's too extreme. So instead we're gonna just minimize the time. Okay. So then the last resolution that we have for today is to spend more time with loved ones. So spending more quality time with family and friends. So how can we put that into a more actionable goal? Spend time with or talk to. Spend time with or speak with each family member every week / see a friend at least once a week. That's a solid goal for more quality time with loved ones. Okay. So I think that are all of our resolutions. So let me just quickly summarize them for you. So we have number 1 is to journal weekly. Number 2 is to drink 10 cups of water each day. Number 3 is to read 1 book each month. Number 4 is to go for a 10-minute walk every day and work out 4 times a week. 5, identify a good cause and volunteer 2 hours each month. 6, set a time limit of 10 minutes a day on Instagram and 10 minutes a day on TikTok. And then 7, spend time with or speak with each family member every week and see a friend at least once a week. So I guess that wraps up our resolutions. And if you have any more resolutions than the ones that we just went over, please let me know in the comments, okay? Because I am very curious what everybody's New Year's resolutions are. I really love hearing them. Like I said, I don't really believe in New Year's resolutions, but I am a strong believer in setting goals and setting action items and steps to get there to achieve them. Because I think that's how you build